Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the 7th annual Daytona 500. That is 100% correct. It is time for the 10th annual, where the hell was I going with that? 7th annual Daytona 500. We've got 42 cars, numerous amounts of rookies, new faces, same faces in new places, and they're all ready to get the 7th season of the Budweiser All-Pro Series underway here today, and it's gonna be a very good race. Dexter Black in the number 14 Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet out of Stewart Haas Racing claimed the pole the other day in Daytona 500 qualifying. But someone we have to watch out for is that number 26 starting 4th, Daniel Voiles. So close to winning the Budweiser duel the other day. He lost to Levi McIntyre in the final lap. But Daniel Voiles also won the Sprint Unlimited in that number 26 Dark Magician Go Mercedes. So we have to keep an eye on him, as well as the 04 of O'Neal Baldwin, who won his Budweiser duel. Now, I'm not going to do anything fancy for the Daytona 500, at least in terms of starting grid-wise, because this is already going to be a hassle to upload because of how I edit it and stuff like that. And I don't want this to be like a 2-part Daytona 500 or whatever because of some stupid copyrighted music. So, instead, we're going to go ahead and get the command to fire the engines and begin this 20-lap Daytona 500.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command to fire the engines has been given. The cars rolling off pit lane. The first points-paying race of the season is set to get underway. Just what I said. 20 laps. You're probably going to hear my nephew in the background. In a way, I kind of hope you don't, but you probably will. 20 laps of racing, 42 cars, 1 trophy. Who is going to win the 7th annual Daytona 500? So the cars go down the back straightaway. They're all caught up. This is the moment everybody waits for. The preliminary lap before the green flag in the Daytona 500. Here's last season's Daytona 500 winner JT Bryant. He's starting dead last, or he's starting 41st in the Daytona 500. He's getting ready to try to go for 2 in a row here at Daytona. Dexter Black. He's gonna go for the first time from the pole in his very first Daytona 500. We're getting ready to start the Daytona 500. The crowd is on its feet. Dexter Black going to lead him to the line. Dexter Black and Levi McIntyre going to get us underway. Green flag, we're racing here at Daytona. Smart move by Daniel Voiles to immediately go to the inside of the 19 of Levi McIntyre. Look at the run that the 26 of Daniel Voiles has. That number 26 Mercedes has been a very strong race car all speed weeks. And look at him now. Daniel Voiles is going to go immediately to the inside. Bunch of slicing and dicing in the back. The 26 car has no help. It's all on the high line right now. The outside line. No, now Levi cuts to the inside. But it's going to be... Oops. It's going to be Daniel Voiles who's going to lead the first lap of the Daytona 500. Daniel Voiles, he knows how to work the draft. You see him, he's going to go up to block the 95, but he's going to stay in the middle of the racetrack, so that way the 34 can get a run and kind of keep them single file. That's how you have to work the draft here at Daytona, because if a car gets right up behind you, there's a very good chance that he will get a run on you and pass you. You see Jessica Villanueva back there on the wall. The 11 car kind of bounces off a little bit. Daniel Voiles leads another lap. Trent Dunham a little on the apron. There we go. We got a wreck in the back, and I see a couple of Penske cars involved in it. Caution is out. Ooh, season 6 Budweiser All Pro Series champion Alex May in it. Wyatt Troxell's in it. Let's see. Alex May having an argument with John Racer here. John Racer involved. The 20 car of Antonio Martinez is involved. The 2 of Dylan Young's involved. His teammate Chuck Petty in the 12 is involved. Anthony Mercuri is involved. Pichu London involved. And Dylan Poteet looked to be involved as well. Emily Anderson, Jessica Villanueva, Seth Cole. Others might just be back here because of how they hit the wall and stuff. Caution is out for the first time in the Daytona 500. Our leader is the 26 of Daniel Voiles. Elijah Gordon makes a good strong run up to the second position. A good couple of Fords up here as well. Got to watch out for the Fords. The Fords have been strong all weekend. So as these cars get settled into their proper places, as you see them right here, we're going to go take a look at what happened to bring out the caution for the first time today. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back here at the Daytona International Speedway. We're showing you the accident that happened to bring out the caution flag. You see the 47 of Wyatt Troxell bounce off the wall in the turn, come down, get clipped by Dylan Poteet. Poteet then turns down into the 61 and the 54. The 47 turns into the 2, and then a wreck ensues. You look at Seth Cole. Seth Cole hard on the brakes at this point, really hard on the brakes. You see Dylan Poteet sliding across, doing the 360, and the back up onto the track. Dylan Poteet just trying to keep his car. There's a reason why all those cars were lagging back, was because the wreck that happened. Two of the 5 Penske cars were involved in this wreck. We'll watch it full time. Now, from 2 onboard cameras that we have, we're going to ride with the Season 5 Budweiser All Pro Series champion, Seth Cole first. Alright, and then we're going to go with his teammate in the 31, Dylan Poteet. So that's what happens to bring out the caution for the first time today here at Daytona. Let's go back up for a restart. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway, where we are getting ready to go back underneath the green flag. We have 4 cars that retired out of the race. They include Alex May. The 47 of Wyatt Troxell, the 2 of Dylan Young, and the 88 of John Racer. We're going to give you your quick top 10 rundown. Daniel Voiles is leading, followed by Elijah Gordon, Johnny Gardner, Morgan Henderson, James Silverfox, Marco Martinez, Sky Commons, Jessica Shelton, John Cittadino, and John Arndt. Getting ready for the green flag. There's the green flag. We're back underway here at Daytona. And just as predicted, that 20 car is not fully up to speed, as you see the 3 car come out of pit lane. And look at Elijah Gordon already to the inside of Daniel Voiles. And Elijah Gordon, a rookie, is going to come to the lead at Daytona. This pack's going to get spread out because of that 20 car. Now look at Johnny Gardner. He was a last-minute addition to the Penske team. Johnny Gardner he's already coming up to the lead with the help from Penske Racing teammate James Silverfox. Silverfox looking low on the 77, but it is the 77 that's leading this lap. Whoa, Daniel Voiles into the wall a little bit. You see the cars back here finally breaking out from behind the 20 car, who's really slow, holding up a bunch of drivers. Cars all kinds of single file now. To come back up to the front, Sky Commons looking to go for the lead over Marco Martinez down the inside line. 3 wide up here. Couple of cars hitting the wall there. It's a good small pack here. And it's going to be the 42 of Sky Commons that leads this lap. The more these cars race, hopefully the rest of the pack should catch up. Now here comes Jessica Shelton with the help of John Cittadino and John Arndt. On the inside, Shelton's going to try to take the lead going down the back straightaway. The 10 tried to pull down in front of the 21, but the 21 was already there. Shelton going to take the lead. Cittadino clear for second. And the 95 at Art is now going to look to the inside for second as Jessica Shelton's going to lead this lap. 10 laps to go in the Daytona 500. If you're going to get into the lead, you better want to start making your way up to the front now. 2 packs, pretty much. That's what separates this right here is 2 packs. You got a group of 10 cars right here, and then you got a second pack of the rest. Actually, they might actually be catching the leaders because they have a bigger pack. So don't count out anybody just yet. Here comes Morgan Henderson to help with the fellow Ford on the inside line there. Morgan Henderson leading, James Silverfox second. The other secondary pack is coming into view with the rest of these cars. Henderson leads another lap. 9 laps to go in the Daytona 500. The 21 of Morgan Henderson. Remember, Morgan in the Sprint Unlimited Last Chance Qualifier got out to a lead just like this, and it was very difficult for everybody else to pass him because they kept racing side by side. Look at the lead that the 21 car has. They kicked Jessica Shelton 3 wide, so she's hanging on up there on the very outside line. That second pack is coming closer and closer into view here, as they're going to fight once again for the second position. Here comes Johnny Gardner back. Yeah, that pack is really getting close, and I heard a lap car up ahead. And it's Anthony McCurry. McCurry going to 174, and the 20 car is running a lot slower than that. Here comes this pack, and that second pack is also caught up to the first. Now, we're going to have one huge pack coming into play here. The 77, Johnny Gardner, now fully in second place. Oh, McCurry is really slow. Anthony McCurry is really slow, and it's going to hold up the entire line. Here comes the cars behind McCurry. McCurry is very slow. He is very slow. They're going to have to try to kick him 3 wide or something. The 21 car is still leading, but this pack had to slow down. Oh, I'm very surprised that there wasn't some kind of accident here. Now here comes the 4 of Marco Martinez, going to take the lead with the 42 right behind him. They have finally, no, I thought they put the 61 3 wide, but nope, I guess they didn't. So now we have a bunch of cars, a bunch of new faces up here in this pack. The second pack can still catch them. I just feel bad for everybody who got caught up on the outside, including the 26 car. All these other cars back here trying to fight up there, but this pack will catch up. I guarantee you that. John Cittadino now takes the lead. 6 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Look at Trent Dunham. Trent Dunham up here, getting pushed by the 48. 3 wide for the lead, and Trent Dunham's gonna get it down the back straightaway. Now Dunham gonna go to the middle line. It's gonna open the door to on the inside for the 48 of Austin LaPlante. The 48 car has never driven the victory lane in any of the Budweiser All-Pro Series Daytona 500s. LaPlante goes to the outside line now as they're going to catch another lapped car before this race ends. Here comes 5 laps to go, and here comes the 21 car down low, and the 20 car who's running slower. Actually, he's running a lot slower than the 61. Antonio Martinez, who was caught up in the first accident, he's just coming here. Look at the rest of these cars. Look at the speed difference: 197, 169, 170. So anybody who catches this lap car is going to be in big trouble. And it's going to be the 20 car. They're going to split them 3 wide. Look at the 5 of Emily Henderson just pull away. Oh my goodness gracious. It is not good to have that kind of a lead at Daytona. But does she have enough time? Can the 5 car stay out ahead? Bing! I just heard a bing. Can the 5 car stay out ahead? We're watching Morgan Henderson. Here comes Nathan Hudson up into the mix. And look at that, the 6 and the 16, former teammates out of the same manufacturer. Oh, they definitely caught that 5. They definitely caught the 5 right now. Oh yeah, Emily Henderson. The 10 cars on pit lane. Jeffrey Fingai now to the inside, going for the lead with 3 laps to go in the Daytona 500. That 95 car is going to go 3 wide. 95, John Arndt looking for his first Daytona 500 victory. 3 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Look who else is up here. O'Neal Baldwin and the 13 of William Brock. They've made it up here. John Arndt with the lead, but here comes Cittadino to the inside, getting pushed by Sam McMillan. Sam McMillan, now Sam's going to go for the lead down the inside. He's got the help of the 13. 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Ford, Chevy, Ford, Toyota. The 9 car still leads the 13s in second, but the 04 is back here. Is the 04. O'Neal Baldwin, for the first time driving for his new team. He's going to go to the outside line now. He's going to open the door for Levi McIntyre to try to get to the 3rd spot. Levi McIntyre, he was 2nd in the Daytona 500 last season. Came up 1 spot short in the car that's pushing him right now, the 42. And look who else is up here, the 6. The 6 of Nathan Hudson come back. White flag, 1 lap to go in the Daytona 500. Here comes the 13, William Brock to the inside of the 9. Sam McMillan going to give up the lead to the 13. The 42 going 3 wide. Here comes the 6, getting pushed by the 21. Down the back straightaway they go. The 13 car going to push up. That's going to allow Nathan Hudson to go to the inside. The Anime Racing Team. I finally learned the name of his race team. The Anime Racing Team. Nathan Hudson. It is Mercedes. He's going to do it, I think, coming off of turn number 4. I don't think he's going to be able to get the run to the inside. We have an accident, but it's going to be the 6. Nathan Hudson wins the Daytona 500. John Cittadino limps home after getting involved in the accident on the front straightaway. The 20 car is going to get through. The 61's going to get through. And here comes Charles Jackson in the 54. He's going to end the race right here by taking the checkered flag. Season 7 Daytona 500. And we already start the new season off with a bang, with the Mercedes of Nathan Hudson going to victory lane in the Daytona 500. It's the first time a foreign race car has been the victory lane out. Well, not really, because Toyota. Never mind. Okay, it's the first time that Mercedes has ever been the victory lane in the Daytona 500. Nathan Hudson wins. Morgan Henderson second, Benjamin Miles third, Kyle Matthews fourth, Jeffrey Fingai fifth. William Brock, who was leading at the white flag, comes home sixth. Sky Common seventh, O'Neill Balvin in eighth, Emily Anderson in ninth, and Sam McMillan rounds out the top 10. Then it's Chuck Petty, Stuart Gratton, Levi McIntyre, Trent Dunham, Johnny Gardner, Austin Guy, Austin LaPlante, Marco Martinez, Jessica Shelton, John Arndt, James Qualls, JT Bryant, Elijah Gordon, Daniel Voiles, the guy we were supposed to look out for, because he got held up by a bunch of slow traffic. He comes home 24th. Then it's Jessica Villanueva, Abe Troxel, John Cittadino, Seth Cole, the pole sitter Dexter Black, Daniel Geip. Then it's Charles Sanford, Pichu London, Dylan Potey, and Charles Jackson rounds up the cars that finished on the lead lap. Then Robbie Noser Jr., Antonio Martinez, Anthony McCurry, and James Silverfox all finish laps down. And then the 4 cars that retire, John Racer, Dylan Young, Wyatt Troxel, and Alex May. Tough break for the Season 6 Budweiser All-Pro Series champion. Starts off the season with the 42nd place finish. But don't ever count out somebody who can still win the chase even by finishing 42nd in the Daytona 500. So race number 1 of 30 is in the books. Nathan Hudson wins the Daytona 500. We're actually going to go take a look at the last lap right now. That's him right there. We're going to take a look at the accident that took place. You see them all racing back here. Keep an eye on the 19 of Levi McIntyre. Keep coming. They're trying to race. The 9 car hits the wall. The 19 car gets turned, goes to the inside. You see the 72 sliding. John Arndt gets turned, and the 72 car sliding. And then they kick it into gear, and I think John Arndt is going to be able to finish. John Arndt finishes in the 10th spot right there. He comes across the line, beats the 70 and others after wrecking. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this race, please be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe to become a part of the crew today for the NNSCRA, and to also gain rides in the future series. Heck, I might even have a one race deal for the All-Star race, depending on how many people I have in the All-Star race. So keep up in mind with that, guys. I appreciate your guys' support for the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and Levi. I know Levi appreciates your guys' support for his series. We appreciate Seth Cole for letting us run our races on his channel. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Race number 1's in the books. It goes to Nathan Hudson and his anime racing team, also known as ART for short. Congratulations to him, and congratulations to Mercedes for getting their first victory, their first manufacturer victory in the Daytona 500. So coming up next is your point standings after race 1. We'll see you guys next week at Atlanta. So for Michael Norman, the voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, where offline racing's at its best, I say, until we meet again.